Melania Trump's actual size might surprise you, and in this video we are going to look past the camera tricks and the gossip to understand how she really looks and carries herself in daily life. Stay with me all the way to the end, because what you discover about her height, her shape, and her presence may completely change the way you see her in photos and on screen, and you will not want to miss the small details that make the biggest difference. Many people only know Melania from red carpets and big events, where she often appears in high heels, fitted dresses, and strong poses that make her seem almost larger than life. In those moments, she comes across as very tall, distant, and untouchable, almost like a statue. But when you look closer, especially at pictures of her in more relaxed settings, you start to notice that her size is not just about numbers, it is about how she uses her body, her style, and her posture to send a message. The camera can easily trick the eye, and for Melania, this effect is very strong. One of the reasons people are confused about her size is her fashion sense. She wears clothes that are cut in a way that makes her legs look longer, her waist look smaller, and her shoulders look sharp and straight. Long coats, fitted dresses, and pants with clean lines all work together to create a taller and slimmer picture. On top of that, she often chooses shoes with high heels, which give her extra height and change the way she stands and walks. When you add these choices to careful camera angles and lighting, it is easy to understand why some viewers think she is much taller or much bigger than she may actually be. Another part of the story is her posture. Melania carries herself with a very straight back, lifted chin, and calm expression. This kind of body language makes a person look more powerful and more present, even if they are standing right next to someone of a similar size. You can see that she rarely slouches or folds into herself. Instead, she holds her space in a room, which makes her look taller and more commanding. It is not just her physical size, it is the way she fills the space around her that creates that strong impression. When you compare pictures of her standing alone with pictures of her standing next to other well-known people, you sometimes notice that her height and build look slightly different. In one image she may appear towering, while in another she looks only a little taller than the people around her. This is where angles, distance from the camera, and even the type of lens used can play tricks on your eyes. A low-angle shot can make the legs and body look longer, while a higher angle can make a person seem smaller and more compact. For someone like Melania, who is often photographed by many cameras at once, these differences can be huge. Beyond the numbers, there is also the way people talk about her body. Some fans see her as the picture of a classic model figure, while critics may focus too much on her appearance and ignore everything else. This constant talk adds layers to how we measure her in our minds. We start to think of her size not only in physical terms but also in terms of influence, mystery, and presence. In that sense, her actual size is much bigger than what a tape measure could ever show, because it includes the image she has built and the feelings that image creates in people who watch her. If you look calmly at her recent photos, you will probably notice that she seems more relaxed in her style than before. You may see softer fabrics, simple outfits, and moments where she looks more like a private person than a figure on a stage. In those pictures, you can see her natural frame more clearly. She still looks elegant and polished, but also more human and reachable. This is where her real size becomes easier to understand, and where many viewers feel a sense of surprise, because they expected someone almost unreal, and instead they see a woman who, while tall and slim, is still just a person like anyone else. Now I would love to hear your thoughts. Did her real size match